By the mid-60s, South Korea's economic growth had surpassed the North. This was a capital offense to Kim Il-sung, who immediately created an elite task force to cross the DMZ to assassinate the, and I quote, rat-like, truculent fascist dictator.
Oh my god. Wow. This man
he has
doesn't
nicknames
miss.
for everyone. To give you context for how complicated this scheme was to assassinate the South Korean president, they created a 1-to-1 replica of the Blue House, which is a South Korean version of the White House, for their 31-man squadron to memorize the layout of.
Wow.
I'll read you all of the plan steps, and you have to choose which step you think the plan completely fell apart at.
That's such
So-
a good question, Steven.
I
That's
love
an
this.
excellent question.
This is a
So-
great structure.
Here are the 5 steps. Step 1, planning/training an elite task force.
They failed. One to
They could
start
have
off
failed
on.
before it started.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
god.
B. Crossing the DMZ in the mountains in the dead of winter at midnight. C. Sneaking hundreds of miles across the mountainous countryside. D. Bypassing Blue House security and entering the presidential estate. Or E. Sneaking into the president's bedroom and slitting his throat.
Okay.
At which
So-
step did they fail?
So it's either A
Oh my-
or 1 or 5. Like
I'm feeling E so hard. It's like they made it across the TMZ at midnight,
made it
it
into
up
his
to
house.
his bedroom,
Oh
and like
And then
the
they
door
failed.
was locked or
because they
something.
didn't have
Yeah.
a fake precedent to practice on. Duh.
Yeah, right.
What am I supposed to do? How do I slit next? I don't know.
Fuck!
Yes.
Wait, he sleeps on his left and not his right? God
What do I
damn
do?
it! I'm gonna say
E
1.
for sure.
I don't think they could change.
It failed in the planning
Go to the
stage.
planning stage. I think that's so funny.
That's a good guess.
Okay. Sam or Gio?
Oh, I said E, or the last one.
Okay.
Last
that's
possible
hilarious.
They
moment.
failed at the final step.
Yep.
Gio, do you have a different answer, or are you
Honestly,
agreeing?
One is just so funny to me. This like the whole thing just fell apart. Just like they built this whole elaborate scheme, and then it's just like
Collapsed.
they enter. Actually, no, maybe 2. Wait, no,
Okay.
3.
Ooh.
Sneaking
can't-
hundreds of miles across the mountainous countryside. That is a hard step, I will say.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where my plan fell apart last time I tried it.
Yeah, unfortunately. To kill that rat-like truculent fascist dictator.
Truculent is insane.
Truculent. I've never heard of that word
I've never.
before.
Is that a real word or is that one of those made up words?
That's what they
awesome.
said. So
That's great.
the answer, unfortunately for all of you, is entering the Blue House at night.
They got
So
all the
they
way to the
failed
house.
They got all the way to the presidential house, but they failed at that step.
The
So,
one thing that they
what
had a
happened?
replica for.
I know.
So the Special Forces unit crossed the DMZ in an extremely remote, mountainous area, hoping that no guards would be present. There were American guards at the scene that night, but due to unnaturally thick fog, they were able to cross the 40 kilometers of the DMZ.
Wow.
So just luck, they got past the
Sheer
DMZ.
luck. That's crazy.
Crazy.
They then traveled for 3 days, setting up camp in the mountains, when they were spotted by 2 farmers who were out chopping wood late at night. While their initial orders were to kill them, they realized that they had nowhere to hide the bodies because the ground was frozen, so they attempted to lecture the farmers on the benefits of communism and then threatened them to not tell the authorities.
That's so good.
This really happened.
And it worked.
They of course did tell the authorities that there were some North Korean agents in the middle of the woods who were lecturing them about communism, which caused a nationwide manhunt for the troops who had already fled the scene. A day later, they arrived in Seoul, where they all met up in an abandoned temple only a kilometer away from the Blue House and agreed to alter the plan, changing into South Korean military uniforms they had brought with them just in case.
Never alter the plan, guys. It was perfect.
Big mistake.
Yeah,
Big mistake.
Big mistake. The next day, they went straight to the Blue House, but were stopped by security less than 100 meters from the grounds of the Blue House.
Wow.
So the North Koreans, they claimed to be part of the South Korean counterintelligence with urgent information about the North. But the security guard noticed that they were wearing black leather boots, which were like North Koreans, instead of the typical army boots a South Korean would wear. So that tipped them off, because they were like, wait, you're not wearing the boots that we
Hey, those
normally
are the
wear.
right boots.
The security guard then reached for their pistol, at which point all hell broke loose. So some North Koreans ran towards the Blue House and were promptly mowed down.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, a random bus stopped right next to where they were, and they thought it was reinforcements, so they killed everyone in the bus. They just mowed it down. Everyone inside that bus died. The remainder spread out in every which way.
The South
which
Koreans
caused
killed the bus?
No, the North Koreans killed the bus because they thought it was South Korean reinforcements. The remainder spread out every which way, which caused a week-long manhunt, with random pairs of troops getting caught and going down with a fight.
Oh my god.
Of the 31, only 2 survived. One was captured, and after trying to commit suicide several times, became a South Korean citizen, married, and became a priest. The other one was shot in the stomach and shoved his entrails back into the giant gaping hole in his chest and then trucked hundreds of kilometers back across the DMZ, where he was branded a national hero.
I mean,
Oh my god.
yeah, I'd brand him a national hero too. That rocks.
Yeah, that is awesome.
That's metal as hell. What's his title?
I know he was made like a huge commander in the military, so it's probably
rocks.
like
Deserved.
General Commander of the Nation's Army or something like that.
Just huge commander can work.
So the
Bonus
guy made
question.
it all the way there and that's crazy. Okay,
Bonus question. That's only half the story.